Alright, so what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So in a sort of surprise update that came out, I think either yesterday or the day before, Infinity Ward actually went ahead and updated both of the Mastery Camos, well, I say but the two main Mastery Camos in Modern Warfare 2. So if we go over here and look at Polyatomic, as you can see there, can we get a better, there we go. You can see there, if we zoom in and you properly look, as you can tell, Polyatomic is now animated, which, in my opinion, genuinely makes this better than Orion, I can't lie. It doesn't look like the black parts of Orion actually move, like the sort of, like, you know, there's the two-tone thing. I don't think the black and purple parts move, it's just like the main part. I've seen a lot of people complaining online saying that, oh, you know, they nerfed the actual camo itself just to make it animated, and I'm looking at it now, I don't think it's any different. I think people have got this one oversaturated picture on like an MP7 or something, and they're sharing that saying, oh, it looks dog shit now. But if you look in-game, it looks pretty much the exact same, but it moves, so I don't see the problem. But I mean, we'll get a proper look at it in-game. I've been using the Chimera anyway with Polyatomic. If we go over to the Mastery section here, as you can see, I'm just about to finish off the Polyatomic section. I'm on like 100 kills. And then we move on to the Orion. Let's have a look at Orion actually as well. If we have a look at this, I think, yeah, the animation speed does look quicker, but that's not what's wrong. That's not what's wrong with Orion anymore. Like, the animation speed was fine the last update. Like, you didn't need to do it again. Like, I guess it's nice. But the main thing that I complained about specifically with Orion, and the thing that stops it from being like a top tier camo, is the brightness of it. Like, here, in that angle, that looks really, really good, right? That looks bright, vibrant, animation speed, you know, coverage, all of it is really good. Then you get a bit of light on it like this. Look how much it's like desaturated. Like, you can just see the light reflecting off of it. You can't see the camo itself. And in game, oh, it's even worse in game. We'll get into that in a bit. As you can see with Polyatomic, I mean, it thrives in the light. Like, it makes it shinier, makes it look better, and in the dark as well. Which, if we go here, it looks a bit worse, but it's not like you can't see it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it still looks good. What do we even play? I want to play one in the chamber and all or nothing for a video, which I might do. I kind of wish I did that when they did the party games playlist there. I kind of fucked that one. So if we look in game, ignore the explosions and shit, it looks pretty much the exact same in game. Like, I can't really tell much of a difference apart from the fact that it's animated. Oh god. Oh god, this camera's so nice. If we swap over to Orion, as you can see, animation speed all well and good and everything, but it just doesn't pop the same way Polyatomic does. You know what I mean? It's just so, yeah, see, like, the problem with Orion is that it doesn't pop out. Like, if you think of Dark Matter from Black Ops 3, right, that camo, it's a fucking statement. That is like, I'm a nerd, look at this, I'm a massive nerd. And I get that, yeah, you can tell it's Orion with this. It's not like I'm literally not playing a game that's fucking midway through, man. Just give me a game that's just starting. Like, fucking hell, I don't understand the matchmaking in this game. Oh my god! Fuck! Oh yeah, me and my friends tried to play the second raid episode as well. Atom Ground, whatever it's called. It seems pretty good, I can't lie. Like, I like the incorporation of the parkour stuff. I think it makes it interesting, and it makes it different from the first one, especially because the set piece is pretty much the exact same. It's in a fucking bunker. But I get, you know, the story left it off there, and I wouldn't expect it to be in like fucking Antarctica or something. Wait, do you see that? Oh, look at the... Hold on. Wait, what? Hold on, my Polyatomic is broken. Look at the grip and the suppressors. What the fuck? What's that? Yeah, I'm not saying that it's like, oh, it's in the same place, therefore it's terrible. But I'm just saying, like, the fact that it's sort of a different incorporation of the gameplay in the same place sort of makes it still feel fresh, if that makes sense. Where if it was sort of more of the same, it would feel a little bit dry, which I like that they did. I also wouldn't expect it to sort of be in a COD game, like, you know, doing parkour stuff. I know we had free run in Black Ops 3, but beyond that, we've never really had a sort of focus on, like, parkour and stuff. And the reason I say we tried to do it, not we did it, I don't know if anyone picked up on that or not. One of us seemed to have incredibly bad controller drift, and it kind of, like, you know, when you're talking about parkour, it's not really ideal, I guess. And in addition to that, I may or may not have restarted the entire mission towards the end instead of actually just going back to the checkpoint. So by the time we got to that stage, we all just went off and went to bed, because this is like 1 AM, so we were all just kind of fucking tired of it. I mean, the story's intriguing enough. Like, there isn't really a lot of story, well, so far at least. Like, the only story that has been so far is that Alex is, like, you know, he's been lost contact with Farah's team in the bunker. You go in to try and find him, then you find like a nuclear missile. That's episode 1. What the fuck? I'm sorry, teammate. That was entirely my fault. The fact that I just stopped shooting and got him killed, he's probably living. If that was me, I'd be screaming at my team and like, why the fuck did you not kill him there? Ooh, split quad, look at that. Can actually get those now. And then with episode 2 so far, what we got is we're following where Alex has gone. That's about it, really. That's all we've got to. Now, obviously, I haven't completed it. Spoilers for the raid if you haven't played it yet, because I did this in the other video and kind of forgot once I was editing. I'm pretty sure Alex is back in this. I've seen it online and stuff. The actor posted I think an Instagram post where, like, you know, he's saying, oh, I'm grateful to be back. Thank you guys, whatever. I saw that. And I think I also saw a video where they said spoilers. I was like, I don't really care that much. So just, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we get confirmation that Alex is alive. If you didn't need it before, he did survive Warfare 2019. I feel like some people still didn't realize that. And I think people thought as well that it was sort of not canon because he was brought back in the multiplayer as like an operator. And I guess that sort of cheapens his sacrifice as well, because although I really like the character, I'm glad that he's still around. It sort of cheapens his sacrifice that he sort of just sets the bombs off. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna die, guys, I'm gonna sacrifice myself. And I suppose if you ever replay it, I know it's not really like a film, people aren't going to be replaying campaigns that much. If you ever went back and watched the scene again, I guess you'd sort of be like, well, it cheapens his sacrifice because he lives, but I'm not really fussed. He's a cool character, I like the actor, so it's whatever. I'll tell you what, one thing that I really missed from specifically Modern Warfare 3 that is really absent from recent CODs is in the barracks you'd have like challenges and stuff, which I know in itself is a missing feature basically. But yeah, you've got your generic ones where you have 6 calling cards for kills and assists, but like that's not fucking challenges, you know what I mean? Mainly Modern Warfare 3 though, there were these challenges you could do where if you got a certain amount of kills with, let's say, the Osprey gunner, I think if you get 30 kills with the Osprey gunner, you'd get an emblem, and the emblem would literally be the icon of the, what the fuck? The emblem would be the icon of the kill streak, which, like, in that game, the kill streak icons are really cool. Like, nowadays, like, look at them. It's just a fucking white illustration. Like, it's nothing important. But in that game, they had such sick little designs, and I love collecting the emblems, like, you know, going through every single kill streak, getting a certain amount of kills, getting the emblem. Oh, man. It was so underrated. I used to sweat that game a lot. I was a proper Sentinel back in the day. I think I was probably about 10 years old or something when this game was out, and I was a little Sentinel. Let me tell you that. I was a prime Sentinel. Mainly when I was going for kill streaks, like if I would try and go for the Osprey gunner, and I would sit in a fucking window or in a corner. Like if you guys remember, oh fuck, what's the map called? It's like the one where it's in a city. It's like got a middle like sort of court area, and it's got like the second floor, like the bridge across the map, and then opposite the bridge it was like a sort of window you could sit in where it was just one way in. I'll show it on screen if I find it. I'm sure I'll find it in editing, but that map I remember distinctly, like sitting in that window across from the bridge, like with a suppressed Extended Mags Gold ACR. I think my loadout was Scavenger Pro, Assassin Pro, and Stalker Pro. Semtex and probably Flashbangs, or no, Portable Radar actually it was. I'd literally sit in that window or in the little corridor actually. Like I'd sit in one of the ends of the corridor just like picking people off till I got my Osprey gunner. Trying to get as many kills as I can so I could get that emblem. Oh man. Back in the day when progression meant something, now it's just an XP dump. It's actually a shame, man. Like, I feel like people nowadays are sort of taking the piss out of like, oh, you've got your camo grinders and your shipment players who just sit there and it's just a camo simulator and all that. But I don't think people realize that Call of Duty players have always sort of been grinders, in my mind at least. So it might not have been as big of a goal as Orion or Dark Matter, right? But it was always like the sort of mini grinds, like let's say those emblems. Like there'd be people who try and collect all those emblems or get their favorite kill streak as an emblem, and people would go for gold camos and nuke streaks. You know, it's always been a sort of grind within the game. That's always how COD's been. And literally the only reason that people say like, oh, you've got your camo simulator game, which is Call of Duty multiplayer now, the only reason that's the case is because that's the only proper grind there is in COD nowadays. Like you'd see those calling cards and emblems and be like, wow, he's done this, or wow, he's done that. That's why I only use calling cards that actually have a sort of meaning to it. Like, where are we? We've got the Tag 56 Orion thing, which is just to show I've got Orion, and the Modern Warfare 2 logo thing. I think this one was quite cool, but it's just the Prestige 5 rewards thing. But fuck it, I'm gonna save it for a separate video. Also, this UI here is fucking horrible. Get rid of it. Like, it's nice that we have an actual UI, but why is this not just smaller? Like, why do I need the entire screen to show one fucking thing? Anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.